Hello, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Fast Pass Podcast. Coming up, we've got some details about the new Disney Riviera Resort. Thanks for tuning in, and it's your Fast Pass time. The gateway to Fantasyland and the symbol of all the magic of Disneyland Park is Sleeping Beauty Castle. An opening day landmark since 1955, Sleeping Beauty Castle has the distinction of being named after a Disney heroine nearly 4 years before Sleeping Beauty appeared in her title film role 60 years ago in January 1959. In fact, Sleeping Beauty was still in its early stages of production when Disneyland Park opened. Over the years, the colors and finishes on Sleeping Beauty Castle have been refreshed and updated since Disney legend and Imagineering artist Herbert Ryman first created the concept illustration of the castle. Today, 60 years after the film Sleeping Beauty debuted, Sleeping Beauty Castle is undergoing another refurbishment through spring in preparation for this summer's opening of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. The refurbishment is part of Project Stardust, a number of enhancements to the Disneyland Resort, specifically Disneyland Park, to continue to deliver a world-class guest experience. The enhancements will range from overall beautification of the theme park to maximizing guest comfort and access. When Project Stardust is complete, Disneyland Park will remain the beloved icon and international treasure it is today, while preparing the theme park for its next phase of significant growth, starting with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, where tradition meets a new frontier. A number of efforts are already underway or completed. On Main Street USA, for example, curbs are being enhanced with slow inclines to help improve access when guests first enter. New brickwork adds to the storytelling of the iconic thoroughfare, and for the first time, the horse-drawn streetcar track was replaced in its entirety. In Fantasyland, reconfigured guest queues for Matterhorn bobsleds, It's a Small World, and Dumbo the Flying Elephant have improved guest access and comfort. While Tropical Hideaway in Adventureland now welcomes guests to a brand new area that was previously underutilized. Throughout Disneyland Park, the locations of planters and outdoor vending carts are being adjusted to make room for additional walking space and new, more efficient stroller areas. There also will be more seating in Disneyland Park than ever before when Project Stardust is complete. Disney is looking forward to sharing more about these efforts and carrying forward Walt Disney's vision for Disneyland Park while preparing it for future generations. February 1st is just around the corner, and you know what that means. It's almost Bubblegum Day. Well, actually, you may not have known that, but it's definitely a day worth talking about. At the Walt Disney World Resort, Disney is celebrating Bubblegum Day at Epcot at the fan-favorite Bubblegum Wall. On February 1st, Disney PhotoPass photographers will capture your Instagram-worthy photo at this wall that is sure to bring a pop of color to your memories. If you're unfamiliar with the Bubblegum Wall, it's vibrant, multicolored wall painted with classic blue and pink bubblegum pigments. It's located just outside the exit of the Spaceship Earth attraction in Future World. Wondering how you can take home all your flavorful photos? Don't burst your bubble. With Memory Maker, you'll receive an easy-to-share digital memories of your Bubblegum Wall photos, as well as other photos captured throughout the parks by Disney PhotoPass service, including magic shots, photos from participating dining and attraction locations, and attraction videos. So, what are you waiting for? Cheer your way to Epcot on February 1st, and let PhotoPass snap your photos at the Bubblegum Wall on Bubblegum Day. And don't forget to follow Disney PhotoPass service on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to learn about more picture-perfect photo opportunities. Disney's Riviera Resort is now accepting guest reservations for stays beginning in December 2019. This all-new resort coming to the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida and slated to be the 15th Disney Vacation Club property will immerse guests in the grandeur and enchantment of the European Riviera. Disney's Riviera Resort is inspired by Walt and Lillian Disney's travels throughout Europe and the Mediterranean coastline, from France to Italy, said Terry Schultz, Senior Vice President and General Manager of Disney Vacation Club. Walt fell in love with the European art, architecture, food, and stories, and his extended tours to the region continue to influence Disney storytelling and theming. We look forward to welcoming our members and guests later this year to this new resort inspired by Europe and imagined by Disney. Disney's Riviera Resort brings the elegance of a modern European retreat blended with a touch of old world glamour and Disney charm to the Disney Vacation Club portfolio and Walt Disney World Resort. With an elegant early 20th century design, Disney's Riviera Resort will welcome guests with a palm tree-lined boulevard and a striking facade featuring grand archways, portic chairs, cascading water features, towers, and terraces. In the grand oval lobby that will provide stunning views of the resort lawn and lakefront, guests will encounter a mix of modern and classic furnishings. Throughout the resort and inside the accommodations, a unique art collection will celebrate beloved Disney characters and icons with one-of-a-kind pieces influenced by the works of master artists who found inspiration along the European Riviera. This eclectic mix of art will blend Disney artistry and European storytelling with a nod to the Riviera region's renowned art heritage. The Deluxe Disney Vacation Club is slated to offer approximately 300 family-friendly vacation homes, including deluxe studios, 1- and 2-bedroom villas, and grand villas that sleep up to 12 guests each. Disney Vacation Club continues to offer the widest range of accommodations found at Walt Disney World, and adding to these unique accommodations will be an all-new room category, Tower Studios, which sleep 2 guests each. Each charming, bright tower studio will include a private balcony with scenic views and seating for 2, offering a more intimate setting. The deluxe studios will sleep 5, will also feature kitchenettes. 1 room, 2 bedroom, and grand villas will feature large, fully equipped kitchens with dining space open to a living area. Villas will also feature an ensuite luxury bathroom, including a freestanding soaking tub and walk-in shower, as well as a private porch or balcony and a laundry area with a washer and dryer. Topolino is the Italian name for Mickey Mouse, and the new signature table service restaurant perched on the rooftop of Disney's Riviera Resort will be aptly called Topolino's Terrace, Flavors of the Riviera. The restaurant, featuring authentic dishes infused with French and Italian flavors, is set to become one of the most stunning dining experiences at Walt Disney World, offering picturesque vistas of the nighttime spectaculars of nearby Epcot or Hollywood Studios. Inside, guests can watch with wonder as their meals prepared just for them at the exclusive Expo Kitchen or wood-burning grill. Guests looking to pair their meal with a glass of wine can choose from an impressive collection of wines sourced from the Mediterranean coast. Throughout the restaurant, a stunning visual aesthetic is created through the modern interpretations of textures, colors, carved details, and stonework found in ancient villages along the Riviera. Plus, families looking to start their morning off with a breakfast experience can visit Topolino's Terrace for exclusive Disney character dining inspired by the Riviera. Other dining options at the resort include Le Petit Cafe, an inviting lobby locale with fresh brewed coffee aromas by day and a bustling wine bar by night. The new quick service location, Primo Piatto, reminiscent of chic dining venues found along Riviera promenades, will be conveniently located near the feature pool and Bar Riva, an open-air pool bar with a seaside vibe featuring crisp white tiles and cool blue accents will offer guests a place to relax as they enjoy a cold beverage and poolside views. Guests at Disney's Riviera Resort will also have a new way to travel to Epcot or onto Disney's Hollywood Studios via Disney Skyliner, a state-of-the-art gondola system that will begin operating this fall. In addition to a dedicated Disney Skyliner station at Disney's Riviera Resort, the system will conveniently connect Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot to Disney's Art of Animation Resort, Disney's Pop Century Resort, and Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. Offering the flexibility, value, and world-class service families expect, Disney's Riviera Resort will be the first all-new standalone Disney Vacation Club property at Walt Disney World Resort since 2004. The grand opening date of the resort will be announced at a later date, as will the start of Disney Vacation Club sales and the date when Disney Vacation Club members can begin booking at the resort with vacation points using an exclusive protected member inventory. Current Disney Vacation Club members will also have an exclusive window to purchase Disney's Riviera Resort. Staying at a Disney Resort hotel like Disney's Riviera Resort or any other Walt Disney World Vacation Club ownership accommodation puts guests inside the magic for the entirety of their vacation. Guests staying at any of the Disney Resort hotels experience special features including legendary guest service and unique theming, along with other benefits such as access to Fast Pass Plus selections up to 60 days prior to arrival and the extra magic hours at theme parks. Both Fast Pass Plus and extra magic hours require valid theme park admission. In addition, Disney Resort hotel guests receive complimentary transportation around Walt Disney World, complimentary theme park parking, complimentary airport transportation via Disney's Magical Express service, the convenience of magic bands, and the ability to purchase Disney dining plan packages. Now more than ever is the perfect time to experience all the fun and magic of a Walt Disney World vacation, as Disney's Riviera Resort is part of the largest expansion period at Walt Disney World in the past 2 decades. Recent additions include the wildly popular Pandora: The World of Avatar at Disney's Animal Kingdom and the fun-filled Toy Story Land at Disney's Hollywood Studios. In January 2019, Walt Disney World will unveil a collection of new shows, parties, and Disney character experiences in all 4 parks, giving guests more ways to enjoy cherished time with family and friends. Later in the year, guests will be able to visit Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios, where they can live out their own adventures in a galaxy far, far away. Guests can contact 407-WDisney to make reservations for the new Disney's Riviera Resort. To learn more about the new Disney Vacation Club Resort, visit Disney'sRivieraResort.com and visit the Disney Parks blog for the latest updates. This week, Shanghai Disneyland Resort announced that a Zootopia-themed land is coming to Shanghai Disneyland, marking the second major expansion since the resort opened in 2016. Based on the Walt Disney Animation Studios hit animated movie, this exciting development will be the park's 8th themed land and the first ever Zootopia-themed land at any Disney park. Guests will be invited to experience the mammalian metropolis of Zootopia, where anyone can be anything, with a new major attraction that will seamlessly blend Disney storytelling and state-of-the-art technology to bring this fan-favorite movie and its characters to life, including Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. Entertainment merchandise, food, and beverage offerings will invite guests to fully immerse themselves in the Academy Award-winning animated movie. The development of the world's first Zootopia-themed land follows the huge success of the Zootopia animated movie globally, particularly in China, where it broke box office records to become the country's #1 animated feature film in history. Construction is targeted to begin later this year. Hello, and thank you again for listening to this episode of the Fast Pass Podcast. Never miss an episode by subscribing, and we always appreciate your comments and feedback. Connect, like, and share via Facebook, The Fast Pass Podcast, Twitter, @The Fast Pass, email, fastpasspodcasting@gmail.com. The Fast Pass Podcast is an independent podcast and is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company or any other associated companies and brands. Stories featured in this podcast were sourced from the Disney Parks blog. Visit www.disneyparks.disney.go.com/blog for more. The Fast Pass Podcast is produced by ARS Productions, copyright 2019.